Hi, I'm Jessica Rose. Brake Safety Week is on its way in September. Plus, Illinois State Police partner up with truckers to stop distracted driving.
Hi, I'm Craig Bolton with this week's Trucker Tech Report. Samba Safety announces enhancements to its Gator monitoring platform, and Pennsylvania trucking company Dewey Pile is hit by a ransomware attack.
Hi, I'm David Compton. A semi-truck hits a massive alligator on I-10 in Florida, and 40,000 pounds of butter spill onto the highway in Banning, California, and not a single loaf of sourdough bread can be found for miles. All this and more on this edition of the Trucker News Channel.
Mark your calendars. The Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance's Brake Safety Week is scheduled from September 15th through the 21st. Throughout that week, enforcement officials will conduct roadside inspections throughout North America. Vehicles with critical brake violations or other inspection item violations will be restricted from traveling until those violations are corrected. Inspectors will be paying special attention to brake hoses and tubing, since out-of-adjustment brakes and brake system violations represented 45% of all out-of-service vehicle violations issued last year. Vehicles without critical violations are eligible to receive a CVSA decal indicating that the vehicle passed inspection.
Well, imagine you're trucking down the road around midnight in North Florida. All of a sudden you hit an almost 500-pound alligator. You don't kill it, but you injure it, and on top of that, it's now really pissed off. Well, that's exactly what happened earlier this month on I-10. Broderick Vaughn of Vaughn Gators LLC responded to the scene after the gator was struck by the semi and said the alligator was over 12 feet long and weighed 463 pounds. Vaughn says it's one of the largest gators he's ever corralled. Unfortunately, he said the gator had to be euthanized because by law, nuisance gators bigger than 4 feet cannot be released. The Trucker News Channel has been unable to confirm if the trucker got a new pair of boots as a result of the accident.
12,000 reasons to apply and much more.
When it's time for me to go home, US Express always does everything they need to do to get me home. In an emergency situation, as soon as you tell them, they start making a plan.
Get home on time, plus an extra $12,000 your first year at US Express. That's an extra $1,000 every month. We're hiring immediately, so click or call now.
A tractor trailer transporting 40,000 pounds of butter crashed on Interstate 10 in Banning, California, spilling its entire load and leaving the driver and the passenger injured. The crash happened just before 7 a.m. on westbound I-10 at the 8th Street underpass. The driver, 23-year-old Ranveer Singh of Lathrop, was at the wheel while a 20-year-old woman was in the sleeper compartment at the time. Singh was hauling butter at 60 miles an hour when he went over the bridge that allowed the truck to drift north toward the shoulder, and then he lost control. The impact of the collision caused the trailer to open, spilling its entire load of earth-balanced butter onto the on-ramp. The Trucker News Channel was able to confirm there was no sourdough bread anywhere to be found for miles. The two suffered moderate injuries and were taken to Desert Regional Medical Center in Palm Springs.
Illinois State Police will be hitching a ride with truckers this summer to crack down on distracted driving during a new safety initiative called Trooper in a Truck. The program, a partnership between law officials, the Illinois Trucking Association, and Cadence Premier Logistics, will put troopers in the cabs of big rigs, using the truck's height advantage to spot distracted driving offenses like texting while driving and seatbelt violations. When troopers spot the offending drivers, they'll radio ahead to police units waiting to pull them over. So far, Trooper in a Truck ride-alongs have been conducted on portions of I-57, I-55, and I-70. In Illinois, drivers must be hands-free while using cell phones.
Samba Safety, provider of mobility risk data solutions, is offering enhancements to its Gator monitoring platform. By incorporating CSA and motor vehicle records data into a single monitoring solution, Samba Safety now provides the regulated trucking industry with a comprehensive driver monitoring solution. With the Gator monitoring platform, safety managers can proactively stay ahead of new roadside inspections and violations through near real-time information summarized via carrier and driver scorecards. Also enabled is a preview of the new CSA Item Response Theory model, mandated by the FAST Act, planned for release this year The model utilizes IRT methodology to measure a motor carrier safety culture with a single score. Now, since 1998, Samba Safety has been a North American provider of cloud-based mobility risk management software solutions for organizations with commercial and non-commercial drivers. Pennsylvania trucking company Dewey Pile was recently hit by a ransomware attack that impacted network communication systems of the company. Ransomware is a type of malware that hinders a company from accessing their data unless they pay a certain amount of money as ransom. The company's core operating systems and backups were not invaded or compromised, and they said that the attack had minimal effect on its LTL, dedicated, warehousing, and brokerage services. While the Dewey Pile website was down, their team was successful in restoring their email services. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to click the little red subscribe button below. You can also go to thetrucker.com to read the latest breaking news stories. That's all for this edition. On behalf of Jessica Rose and David Compton, along with myself and everyone else here at the Trucker News Channel, thanks a lot for watching.